Yes.
With respect to this Quran burning incident in Sweden, Ned, you used so many words, so many terrible words like repugnant, disrespectful, disgusting, but for condemning it. What take you from saying that you condemn this act of hate? And even Russians came out condemning.
I'm certainly not refraining from condemning this particular action. As I said before, it's repugnant. It is something that is vile. Of course, countries around the world have, and what we also seek to uphold, are the very democratic principles that we're talking about here. The right to freedom of assembly, the right to freedom of expression. I was making the point that we've had at least one high-profile similar incident in this country that was equally repugnant and vile, and that we spoke out against at the time, just as we're doing so in the context of what has happened in Sweden, just as our Swedish partners have done.
Yes, but at the end of the day, currently the Turkish public, and of course the entire Muslim world, is outraged by this act done under the protection of police, Swedish police, and then it has a political pressure on the Turkish leadership with respect to the Swedish bid for NATO. So, do you think that just calling it, yes, a repugnant, a disrespectful, a disgusting action happened under the auspices of freedom of speech would help in any way to resolve the current deadlock between Turkey and Sweden with respect to Swedish membership to NATO?
Our Swedish partners have spoken to this. They have spoken out forcefully against it. The fact of the matter is, this was, as I understand it, a private individual, a provocateur, someone who may have deliberately sought to put distance between two close partners of ours, Turkey and Sweden, who may have deliberately sought to have an impact on the ongoing discussion regarding the accession of Sweden and Finland to NATO. This, of course, was not an act of the Swedish government. This is something that our Swedish partners have rightfully spoken out against, just as we spoke out against a similar vile act that took place about a decade ago in a previous administration here. It doesn't, because something happens in a democracy, does not mean that the government supports it. It is a reflection of the values and principles that we hold dear, including freedom of association, freedom of expression. Something, again, can be lawful and awful at the same time. It's precisely why Sweden has spoken out against it in this case, as we've spoken out against similar examples in the past.